disintegration of the Soviet Union. The disintegration of the Soviet Union was one of the significant events in the last decades of the 20th century. There were many reasons behind this disintegration. 1. Deviation from the basic principles of socialism. 2. Failure in bringing about changes in economic sector. 3. Giving overimportance to defense. 4. Regulation of freedom of expression. 5. Corruption and inefficiency of the bureaucracy. 6. The administrative measures of Mikhail Gorbachev, that is Glasnost and Perestroika. Glasnost and Perestroika were Mikhail Gorbachev's administrative reforms in the Soviet Union. Glasnost was to implement openness in political process. Accordingly, regulation on media and civil rights was taken off. Perestroika was implemented to restructure the economic system of Soviet Union. Perestroika called for ending the price control on the production sector established by the government and abating centralization. With the resignation of Gorbachev as the president in 1991, Soviet Union formally ceased to exist. After the disintegration of the Soviet Union, America became the only remaining world power. America is the center of world politics. This is known as unipolar world. Several strategies were adopted by America to establish its dominance of the world. 1. Utilizing international agencies, America provided financial and military aid to countries of the world. 2. America extended military alliances. 3. Media were used to promote America's vested interest. It was America's imperialist policy that paved the way for Gulf War. America utilized their military facilities and technological progress in these wars. However, there have been developing many movements in the different parts of the world to protest against the supremacy of America. Another phenomena that took birth after the Second World War was new imperialism. Multinational companies, which are registered in a country and functioning in many countries, began to interfere in the economic, social and cultural sectors of the developing countries for saving the interest of the capitalist countries is known as imperialism. The multinational companies competed with one another to control the resources and assets of the third world countries. They promoted consumerism in third world countries to sell their products. Developing nations became market for the multinational companies. In fact, the products of developed nations started reaching even the villages of developing nations. Due to the pressure from the multinational products and marketing strategies, the economy of many countries started to collapse. Globalization is another phenomenon emerged after World War. Liberalization, privatization, and globalization were the concepts of new imperialism. Liberalization means adoption of liberal regulation and taxation system to facilitate the import of multinational products to domestic markets. Privatization means privatization of public sector undertaking in an attempt to promote private sector. Globalization is a part of new imperialism. It has many features. 1. Economic system of the country linked to global economy. 2. The interest and motives of the multinational companies are protected. 3. Competition-driven market came into existence. 4. Transborder flow of products, services, raw materials, capitals, latest technology and human resources facilitated. After the World War, there emerged many organizations for devising and executing various policies in favor of globalization. World Trade Organization, and International Monetary Fund are the examples of such organizations. In fact, globalization opened up many opportunities and possibilities around the world. The transfer of goods, products, and services beyond boundaries, and the dissemination of information technology shaped the concept of global village. However, the globalization poses some challenges to the developing countries. The intervention of multinational companies challenged the concept of nation-state. It led to the destruction of indigenous culture. Price of agricultural products plunged. Public sector undertakings were destroyed. Government withdrew from social service sectors. Natural resources were looted.